Let's rain out on. Hey, it's Dr. Simonelli and Kaitlyn.
Hello.
And Jonah. This is our new compound puppy here, where we're staying in the Marshall Islands. But we want to give you an update on, oh, well, he's going to get feisty. A little bit about the survey and how it went. So we actually got it done in a week instead of 2, which was great. We'll just hold him like a little
baby.
Because people were actually really willing to talk to us. So I will let Kaitlyn take it away for a minute and give you a little bit of info about how it all went.
Yeah, so it was very interesting. People were very open to talking to us. So basically the gist of my survey is trying to understand how fundamentalist Christian views impact, beliefs and views on climate change out here. And people were very open to talking to us, especially those who were a bit older. They tended to have a little bit more to say than, the younger group of individuals that we interviewed. And the translators that we worked with seemed to think that was because they were a little more devout. So there's definitely a generational divide in terms of how devout they are in their faith. And something else that was interesting was
how cute this guy is.
I know, he's distracting. He's so cute. I want to talk about religion, buddy. Another thing that was very interesting was, again, people were very open to talking to us. They were a little uncomfortable at first when we approached them and said, we're interested in doing a survey. But as soon as we mentioned that it was about religion, they pretty much opened up. And also another thing that was interesting was there's all sorts of denominations out here. So there's the Assemblies of God, there's Jehovah's Witnesses, there's a bunch of Protestant denominations, and everyone kind of has their own idea of the concepts. So they all, I'll put you down. They all kind of believe in the basic concepts, the second coming of Christ, salvation, things like that. But everyone has their own interpretation. So it was interesting to see there was a commonality in how they view things. So I think we learned a lot out here.
Absolutely. And so what I found really interesting was especially how willing people were to talk. Mostly because even though I've worked in the Maldives before and people were not unwilling to speak to us, religion can be a touchy subject. So it's one of those things where you think, okay, our people are going to be really comfortable, but they really, all right, we got him back.
He's back.
Are they going to be willing to really get into something so personal? But people were really willing to go into it and go into the reasons why they thought they were feeling the second coming and could talk about how that related to climate change. So there were a lot of really interesting findings, and so we are excited to get through all the data. It's in the survey software, so now it's a lot to go through, but we got 55 of them. So all age ranges across this atoll, Majuro, through the capital island, up and down a little bit, in different locations. He's gonna be wiggly now.
He wants to say goodbye.
But we'll check you later. But it was a really, really great work all around, and we've got other stuff to talk to you about. But today it's just mostly
Puppy
bye.
and religion.
Talk to you guys later.